back to Weekend on Wheels and I'm Girish. It's time to head to Goa for IBW, and this year it's a gang of 6 people riding from Mangalore to Goa for IBW. I'll see you right after this intro video. Good morning, welcome back to Weekend on Wheels, and the ride to Goa starts. Ironically, I'm riding again the same Honda Highness which I rode last year to Lonavala, which was my Reclaiming Myself ride, and this year I'm so fortunate to again be a part of this ride, IBW, and again with Honda. And this year I am a part of IBW big trip as well. We'll be talking there, and we are going in a decent number this time, 6 people. We've got Kirtan, NKK, Madhu, Mohit, his cousin, and a couple other guys. So let's start our ride and head towards Goa. This is that time of the year where every single motorcycle heads to Goa for IBW. And IBW 2022 ride begins officially. I'm so thrilled and excited to be a part of IBW this year, especially the fact that my ride on Bounce Infinity E1, which was first of its kind in the country, not just in the country, even if you compare in the world, first of its kind ride, Kanyakumari to Kardungla on an electric bike, has been shortlisted for big trip at IBW, and I can't be any happier than this. So here we have the entire troop. That's Mohit, our Honda rider, regular rider, Prarthan, his cousin, NKK, and Madhu, and we're starting from Big Wing, and let's go. It's about 5:30 sharp. We were supposed to start at 5 o'clock. Invariably got delayed, but then we'll try to make up the lost time. And today, since we are a small pack, we'll be able to ride close together and also maintain some speed because we are a smaller pack. When you're in a big pack, which is 10 or 15 plus, it's always difficult to maintain pace. So since today we are a smaller pack, it's easier. So our first break will be at Kota for breakfast. That would be around after 80-85 kilometers. And there's this very famous breakfast joint called Lata. We will stop there for breakfast, and one of their top class item there is mente dosa, which is one of their top menu there. I know I'm talking like as I'm a food reviewer, but then yeah, that's the best breakfast joint that you can have around that place. So we'll have breakfast there, and now it's going to be a good morning ride. The weather condition seems to be good, and as per weather report, there's no rain as well. And for today's ride, I just want to give you a gear check. So I'm using my RS Taichi Drymaster complete riding gear. That is jacket, pant, and then these gloves are by Soleil's. Fantastic gloves, I just love them. And also I'm using a Soleil's riding shoes, which is their touring version. And my helmet is AGV with the combination of Sena HS10. And when it comes to luggage parts, soft luggage, I have Nomad saddlebags from Rhinox, and then I have Carbonado GT3 bag. So these are the stuff that I'm carrying for this ride. And here we are at our breakfast joint, which is at Kota, called Hotel Lata. So your left hand side is Hotel Lata, and we'll park here. This is the place. While we were going for Rider Mania also, this was the same place where we came, me and Ramnath, and now as well. Check this place. Just too good. The food out here is splendid.
A few moments later.
So just finished a nice, hearty, sumptuous breakfast at Lata, and now we are all set. So Kirtan is on his X-Pulse. That's the 4V, and then there's two Highnesses. Then we have got a FZ25 and then the Duke 250. So we've got two 250cc, one 200 and two 350cc motorcycles. So we have a stop now that would be near Maravante, which is more of a ritual stop, and from there we directly head. Let's go ahead. So we paced very well when we came from Mangalore to here. So we started at 5:30, and by 6:30 we were here, and we covered about 82 kilometers, which is 82 kilometers per hour. That's the average. This is just absolutely legendary place. I mean, every time you go towards this road or pass by, no matter what, how many times you've stopped, you have to stop here, irrespective of how many times you've stopped in the past. It's just like a ritual that you follow. Once you are here, you have to stop your motorcycle, take some photos and go ahead. So that's what this place is all about. This is iconic. Huh? Wow, nice. So that's a quick stop here at Marvante. So we'll take some photos, and a lot of other bikers are here, then go ahead from there. We have coastal super bikers there. That's them, and it's time to leave and say hi to these guys also. Hi Vivek, कशा? हाँ वाटले ना लहान 5 members तसे done. हाँ ते होते ही. Good. चलो see you. Yes. Yes. Apa? Ini rolli bike. Yang kado haram. Bike mari je. At parts pura kantu dinanla sale din nencha. Oh, 13 pera. Ini pira undada tabbudu parts varodu. Bro, I was 430 bro. Namain. Weekend on wheels. Girish mom. Namaskara. So Sachin Sikir namakku on the way.
Dynamic. No, dynamic. It's already on dynamic.
Yes, so let's go. Check this out, ZX14R. Whoa, amazing bike. And then we have an Hayabusa here. That's the latest Hayabusa. And then we have a Goldwing. And here we are in Karwar. Check this out, Karwar beach. So let's see if we can take this motorcycle somewhere inside and take some photos in the beach. So not bad. It's just not even 10:30. We are in Karwar and we're making amazing time. Everybody are riding in good pace, making good timing, and didn't even realize it's already Karwar. I mean, always I used to think, okay, when Karwar will come and all of it. It's just amazing, and it's so easy that we reached here so soon. Wow. And once when this tunnel gets opened, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be very, very nice, and the distance is just gonna shorten, and then you directly take the flyover and get through. The only sad part once you enter here is the kind of speed breakers that you have. There are multiple speed breakers. It's good also because this is the service road, or this is the alternative road for now, and you don't want people to cruise on high speeds. That's why you have speed breakers. Only would have been better if it had been more like a scientific speed breaker and not just like a regular speed breaker, which is like this. When these are not scientific speed breakers, and they throw you really hard. Even when you get onto the speed breakers, they like lift you up and kind of throw you down. Look at this, another speed breaker. I'm happy that I'm riding in Highness. Last time when I came on the Classic 350, I had a tough time riding in this speed breaker conditions and also riding in these roads. But this time I'm so happy, so glad that I'm riding the Honda. And special thanks to Honda Big Wing Mangalore for the support. As usual, they've been supporting me all the time, and thank you to them. Motorcycle courtesy is Honda Big Wing Mangalore. Special thanks to you guys. See, another speed breaker. Again, this is not scientific. It'll just take you and throw you up. That's what it does. I only wish these were scientific speed breakers, and in less than about 2 kilometers you have so many speed breakers. Look at this, another one. I think in just about 2 kilometers or less than 2 kilometers you have so many of them. So here we have an opportunity to go towards the beach. Let's just park the motorcycle somewhere here and take some pictures. So here we are. This is Karwar beach, and I'm using Rhinox Nomad saddlebag and then Carbonado GT 3 backpack, and this is Highness. Look at this, beautiful. And this is another one. This has a complete touring setup. I'm going to do a different separate video on this particular motorcycle also, with a complete touring setup. And our KTM boy Madhu, and then yeah, X-Pulse and all of this. So everything is here. After a quick break at Karwar beach and the hot sun, time to get back to Goa. We had some nice small photo session here, and all these motorcycles, most of them need to have their second full tank fueling, and I'm so happy I still got 2 bars, and this can comfortably take me to Goa without a problem. But otherwise everybody wants to have a second full tank. Well, Kirtan's second full tank justifies because he's come from Puttur. So okay. And you cross this bridge, you go forward, you enter kind of Goa, and this is Kali River, which is flowing below. And there's a little bit of change. Earlier when we used to cross this, right, we used to kind of cross between 2 big massive mountains, cutting it through types, but then because of this new bridge you don't get to see that. Otherwise you used to travel on the other bridge and go through that, and you could literally feel that, you know, you're getting into the Goan territory, and, you know, like massive 2 giant mountains crushing through between. But now that feeling is gone, and yeah, here onwards we are officially now kind of entering Goa. This is what I remember when I used to be a kid, when I used to come with parents, they used to say, yeah, we're just entering Goa in a while. You know, you kind of cross this place and go a little further, you get into Goa. And that's what we are doing. In a little bit, once we have the check post, we will officially get into Goa border. So Panjim is 101. So we've got another easy 110 kilometers to cover. That's to our location where we are staying, and it's sharp 10:30 now. And this is Karnataka border. So this is where you kind of exit Karnataka and enter Goa. This is our Karnataka border. And now you're officially entering Goa, and that's the evident for that is the roads become narrow. So entire roads from here are like this, single lane. You don't have 4 lane anymore. All the roads are like this, but then they are really good, well maintained roads, very well organized. You know, it's good. This is the kind of roads you have going forward. And we need to stop in a kilometer from now because there's a fuel station, and our boys need to fill up their motorcycles. So we will give a fuel station stop, get some fuel done, and proceed from there. Beautiful. So we are officially in Goa now, and heading towards Kalangut. So Kalangut is about 96 kilometers from here now, and for the next about 20-25 odd kilometers we have this 4 lane, after which again we have the 2 lane or a single lane concept. But then over the period time, the place out here has developed so much. It's just phenomenal. The way tourism has taken over here is absolutely fantastic, and it's really commendable job by the government of Goa when it comes to tourism, and also ensuring the infrastructure out there is completely helpful. So the kind of infrastructure that they've created now is phenomenal, I must say, right from the roads to the number of hotels, restaurants, food joints, everything, literally you name it, everything is there to make sure that a tourist gets everything if he's coming out here and all his needs are met. So that's the kind of development these guys have done. And the testimony of that is the number of events that happen in Goa every single year. I mean, literally every month there are nothing less than like 5-6 events happening simultaneously, and all these events are big events. And November, December are like literally big month for Goan government and for Goa as a state. There's so many events happens during that time of the year. And from the motorcycling point of view, there are two big motorcycling events. One is Rider Mania, which happens in the month of November by Royal Enfield, and one is IBW, which is an open club for every motorcycle enthusiast, the fest which happens. And then you have the carnival going on, then you have the flea market. I mean, there's so much throughout the 2 months. And even in Jan, there's a lot of event that happens in Jan. So carnival is in the month of Jan. So literally November, December, Jan is like super packed month. So that way they've done a great job. Look at this amazing bridge, good sight, and good view. Madhu riding on his KTM 250, and Pachu on his FC25 here. Yep. So can't wait to get into our hotel, crash down, get into the pool. You know, it's a nice luxurious 2 BHK that we've got for ourselves, and we've got it for some real dirt cheap pricing, especially considering it's the month of December, because December the prices are skyrocketing here in Goa because of the kind of events are there. So we've got it in a really good pricing. So it's about 1,000 rupees per head per night for 3 days. So it works around 3,000 rupees, and we are 6 of us. So we've got a kick-ass deal that way. So I'm quite happy with the stay that we've selected, and the kind of property that it is. Quite happy. And this is located in Kalangut. So last time when I came for Rider Mania, we were staying in Candolium. Candolium is slightly away from Vagator. It's about 12 kilometers. But this time we have come a little closer towards Vagator. Didn't want to stay exactly in Vagator. So we've come a little closer towards Vagator now. So it's around 6-7 kilometers away from the venue, which is still okay, which is still comfortable, no complaints at all. And it's a good property. At the end of the day, we're looking to have a good stay. And I prefer to stay in service apartments, because at lower price you get more space and freedom to stay, especially when you're 5 people, 6 people. You would want more space, otherwise you go to the room or hotel rooms. Those are small rooms, and with the kind of gears that we carry and luggage, you need some space. So I normally like to stay in service apartments. That's my preference. Comment below and tell what's the kind of preferences that you have. You like to stay in a hotel or a resort, or you're also one of those service apartment kind of a person. Would like to know. So comment below and tell me what do you think about that. Where does it take it? Okay, it shows here, and then okay, this is the place. First let me go check with them if this is the place.